Hi, our topic of discussion is econometric models.
Yes. Tell me, what is econometric model?
Econometric models are statistical models used in econometrics. An econometric model specifies the statistical relationship that is believed to hold between the various economic quantities pertaining to a particular economic phenomenon. An econometric model is one of the tools economists use to forecast future developments in the economy. In the simplest terms, econometricians measure past relationships among such variables as consumer spending, household income, tax rates, interest rates, employment, and the like, and then try to forecast how changes in some variables will affect the future course of others.
Good. Can you tell what is econometric model building?
Econometric modeling involves analytical study of complex economic phenomena with the help of sophisticated mathematical and statistical tools. The successful estimation and validation parts of the model building relies heavily on the proper understanding of the asymptotic theory of statistical inference. The most common econometric models are structural, in that they convey causal and counterfactual information, and are used for policy evaluation. For example, an equation modeling consumption spending based on income could be used to see what consumption would be contingent on any of various hypothetical levels of income, only one of which, depending on the choice of a fiscal policy, will end up actually occurring.
Can you tell what are the types of models in econometrics?
I will tell you some of the common econometric models. First one is linear regression. I will explain what it is. Linear regression is a linear approach to modeling the relationship between a scalar response, or dependent variable, and one or more explanatory variables, or independent variables. Second one is generalized linear models. Generalized linear model, GLM, is a flexible generalization of ordinary linear regression that allows for response variables that have error distribution models other than a normal distribution. The GLM generalizes linear regression by allowing the linear model to be related to the response variable via a link function, and by allowing the magnitude of the variance of each measurement to be a function of its predicted value. Third one is probit. In probability theory and statistics, the probit function is a quantile function associated with the standard normal distribution, which is commonly denoted as n0, 1. Fourth one is logit. Logistic regression, also called a logit model, is used to model dichotomous outcome variables. In the logit model, the log odds of the outcome is modeled as a linear combination of the predictor variables. Fifth one is tobit. Tobit model is any of a class of regression models in which the observed range of the dependent variable is censored in some way. Sixth one is Arima. In statistics and econometrics, and in particular in time series analysis, an autoregressive integrated moving average (Arima) model is a generalization of an autoregressive moving average (Arima) model. Seventh one is vector autoregression. Vector autoregression (VAR) is a stochastic process model used to capture the linear interdependencies among multiple time series. VAR models generalize the univariate autoregressive model (Arkansas model) by allowing for more than one evolving variable. Eighth one is cointegration. Cointegration is the existence of long-run relationship between two or more variables. However, the correlation does not necessarily mean long run. Correlation is simply a measure of the degree of mutual association between two or more variables. And the ninth one is hazard. A hazard is an agent which has the potential to cause harm to a vulnerable target. Hazards can be both natural or human-induced. Sometimes natural hazards such as floods and drought can be caused by human activity.
Now I will explain you the steps in econometric model. Step 1 is propose an economic relation to test. Step 2 is develop a hypothesis to test this relationship. Step 3 is specify data type and variables type for testing this hypothesis. Step 4 is apply a mathematical method to the data to test the hypothesis. Step 5 is validate the assumptions hold true to believe the model works well so the rationale of inference can be used. Step 6 is interpret and explain the findings of your experiment. Step 7 is extend where can this finding be implied upon.
Let's conclude. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.